I had a bunch of other topics here. I actually had this one question though, and it's completely because it was like a test. It's a test.
Gosh.
It's a test, and the way you answer this, it's a test question, and the way you answer this will say a lot about. And it's based on being in a relationship.
Ask the question.
We're all in relationships here, right?
Catch me, this guy. Ask this question.
It's a relationship scenario.
Gosh.
It's a relationship scenario, and
okay, go ahead.
Oh, wait 1 second. I'm reading it out. So take this, right? You and your significant other, right, have been busy all day. They've been busy all day, and you guys haven't kept in touch the whole day. Let's say you've been busy. She's been busy. Of course, you miss him or her. You know, you decide that you're gonna surprise him or her.
Them.
No, there's no they or them. No, please stop. You decide that you're gonna surprise him or her. At night, you know, I haven't seen my guy or my girl all day. Just let me just surprise him. You get to that significant other's house, right? And you see a car in front of that significant other's house.
They live alone, I guess.
No, they don't live together. You guys live separate.
No, I'm saying the significant other lives alone. Okay.
Yes. And you see your lover's car too.
Okay. So he has company.
You knock on the door. No answer. You call him or her.
No response.
No response. Put yourself in that position.
Okay.
You don't hear from them all night. Nothing.
What I would do in that situation,
Yeah,
assuming
like,
my partner right now,
yes.
I have the key, so I'm just
No. You don't have the key.
But I do. But okay.
So what's going through your mind, and what's your logical assumption?
I don't assume. I see. That's the thing. I don't assume a lot. In relationships, in my relationships,
okay.
I
That's
do
the one
not
place doesn't
assume any negative intent or anything like that. I'm just gonna wait to find out. No, I'll knock on the door and keep knocking and knocking.
And you don't hear from them all night.
All night, and their cars are in the front of the house.
Yes.
Then I'm calling the cops. He must be sick or dead or something in the house.
You calling the cops?
Yes, to knock. Welfare check.
Now the police is not gonna do anything unless it's been 48 hours anyway. So.
Well, they don't. Are you sure about that?
I think you have to wait 48 hours to declare someone missing. Welfare
check, like, oh, I haven't heard from him all day. I've been knocking, and that's unlike him.
Yes,
I'm really worried.
I guess. So my question is, would you just assume that person is cheating on you in the house? Interesting.
I won't.
Because I asked someone this, and the last person that I asked was like, "What?" They were like, "Nah, fuck it. He better have." And they were already going off.
I'd be upset because I'm worried now. What's wrong? What's going
on? So, Wale,
on?
how about you? So, like, what's your logical assumption? What's your logical assumption? If you see your significant other, 2 cars in front, they don't answer the door. They don't answer the phone.
Who's the second car?
You don't know. It's just a random car.
You find out whose car it is now.
Well, at that
moment, how do you find out at that moment? What do you do?
What are you thinking?
Yes.
Right. When they're not answering, when they're not picking up, nothing's happening.
Somebody's going away go. That's what I'm thinking. If they're not, if they, it's tough, to be fair, because
you don't know what's going on.
It can be
anybody,
a friend,
right, a family member, a parent, anyone.
They fell asleep or something like that, or God forbid, it can be something was wrong.
And that's what I said.
So it sounds like you guys are like reasonable. Like you will assume the best,
right?
You have to, because if you don't, you're gonna for the sake of it. If it is something freaky going on, and they do know you're outside and trying to hide or something like that, sure, you will be justified if you do something
crazy.
You would be justified to your opinion, at least that yes, what I did was right. But the downside is if you're wrong, you might do something you can't reverse.
Exactly. What if it was his father or something with a new car?
That's always the problem. And also,
you never know.
There's no.
And you hadn't heard from him all day, so there was no way they could have told you.
So, depending on how you trust your significant other, you can sit inside the car and wait.
Right.
You wait outside. No.
Depending on how much you
Look,
trust them.
I'll be honest with you.
Or
I think,
you find another
my
way to get
insecurities
inside.
will get the better of me at that point because I'll be
just
paranoid,
depends.
and in my mind I'm thinking, okay,
where
these guys are
sometimes we're
screwing
trying
upstairs.
to think the worst case
Of
scenario,
people, right.
but you know, I'm more of pro. Don't give myself headache. So
Right. And give myself peace of mind.
but
and go home.
also going home will be a bad idea
So I'm staying
because
in
it's kind
front
of
the
like
house?
going home is kind of like, you know, what's that thing with the cat in the box. Schrodinger's cat or something like that, where you don't know if it's dead or not.
Right.
So that's the thing.
And
Going
that's what I
home,
wanted to
you
call
don't
the
know.
cops for.
You don't know if because it's whatever they tell you tomorrow that you now
that
have to
you'll
listen
hear.
to.
Right.
And if you don't believe them,
Then there's nothing you can
there's
do.
nothing you can do.
Right.
So you're always going to be thinking, is it right? But if you stayed and you saw for yourself who it was,
So let
and
me
what
just
it
get
was.
your answers. Yeti, you're calling the cops. Wale, you're gonna stalk her outside of her house for the rest of the night. You're not leaving
My car is
because
comfortable inside.
you know
Big
that
enough.
you know that if you leave,
that's
if
it.
you leave, then whoever is possibly inside
whatever they tell me
could
is-
just leave.
Right.
And-
That'd be it.
and
that way,
and whatever
they'll
they
never
tell
get
you
away
it is,
with it.
you don't know. So if you're fine with listening to, which is also possible, I don't mind. I can, if she says, hey, this is what it was, sure, whatever. But if you know you're not going to be fine with listening to what they are saying, then stay and confirm yourself, because any small thing you'll be bringing it up.
Right. And
but
you don't
the
want
Then
to
you
do
will see that car drive by the street. They do
Like, who's
podcast.
that?
You say, guy, I come.
The reason why I brought this up,
You
is-
run downstairs.
The reason why I brought this up is, and of course, this is something that we can touch on next episode. But I just felt like, there's something about when we're in relationships that we sort of become insecure to an extent, and I've been trying to understand exactly where that insecurity is coming. Like I'm trying to really get. We all are
I'm
to an
on
extent,
Twitter 24/7.
because the real answer to that question is what really happened was your mate, right? Your significant
Spouse.
other
Whatever.
really had been busy all day running around.
right.
That significant other's phone was actually dead. Basically, and this is just a scenario. His friends came over, and they were supposed to go somewhere, and because
Someone else
that, and
to
because
score.
yes, and
I
then
actually thought that I was gonna say that, but
you see what I'm saying?
right.
And so it was really something
was no one
innocuous.
home.
There was really no one home at the end of the day. And
But I'll be pissed.
But you
though,
see, at
that
that
you
point,
didn't
you
reach
already
out to me. I
But
will be
his
pissed.
phone- his phone
But he
was
can't
dead.
find
Yeah,
another phone to
you
use
should know
to
your
call me.
number.
Right. I would be upset about that.
Do you know
Yes.
your significant
Yes.
other's
Yeah, you
number
charge the
offhand?
phone.
Yes.
You charge the
I
phone.
mean,
You
we've been
find-
together
you
forever,
find
so
it.
yes,
You
I know his
or you go on
number.
Facebook.
I mean,
or Twitter
exactly.
or
You can reach him
Instagram. Yeah,
somehow. I know his
ways
number
to
by
get-
heart, so
But
I can always.
you already called the cops. 911 has already arrived.
That's you, see.
The fire truck is here.
Eventually, maybe an
Wale
hour.
is busy.
No,
But
front of
and
the
man
house.
spread it inside
in
the
the
car.
house.
But basically, maybe an hour into me man spreading inside my car, I probably thought about, you know what? Let me find an alternative. But the truth of the matter is, Corey, we're on Twitter 24/7, and you see the way some of this cases blow out, and you start thinking, dang, this is how people are in relationships. Like, you see how people, I once met a girl years ago in England who told me for 6 good months she was having sex with her boyfriend's best friend. That it was the way they nabbed her was that the boyfriend was like in the area. So imagine like I did your area. I said, guy, I did outside, come open door.
And the girl was in
she
there
now
too.
had to find it, go out through try to come out through the back. That's when
What?
they saw her. For 6, so guy, can you imagine for 6 months the three of you are chilling?
Oh, wow. But it happens a
You're
lot,
thinking,
though.
man,
lot.
that's my guy, this is my babe, we're home Netflixing, but not knowing that when you leave, she's coming back.
Trifling.
A
So
lot of men
a lot of
do that. So it
situations.
happens
No,
like
yeah,
that
it happens.
a
Yeah,
lot.
it
I've
happens.
heard
So
stories.
and she didn't see anything particularly
Wrong with it?
What she was like, well, it was,
What?
I didn't feel. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Wow.
But these are the things we see and come across,
Yeah.
And that's what plays in your mind.
So
and
in
you
your
start
so
thinking,
from you
Your
start
mind
thinking the
starts
worst.
racing.
What?
In the same way, she started thinking the worst of me, transgender, because what she sees online.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you. My answer would have been, first of all, my girl would have gotten like a litany of texts. Like you will have gotten paragraphs.
Who's the stalker
I will
now?
have already broken down.
Because in my case,
You know what?
they might have not even
It's
known I was
over.
there.
I will have
You know what I'm saying? I said it's over.
I probably would have broken up with her by then, just because
And the
in my
poor
mind
girl
I'm
was
thinking
just-
there's a guy in there that's just
No, but yes, I won't lie. I would have
would've lost
probably sent
my
that
mind.
message like, oh, okay, cool. That's how you going to do me right now. But
I'll be upset, but I'll be more upset that your phone died. You couldn't think of another way to reach me. What if something was wrong with you or something?
Look at you. You already called the
police
force, the army.
With square guys.
They already started searching for him.
Yes, I'd rather that than you be dead in a ditch somewhere, though. No. But things happen like that.
I always think death or the worst thing.
That's how I think.